going on, everyone? It's Spams and Sam here, bringing you a WreckFest video here. As you can see from the thumbnail, we are taking things online as we've got a few online races to kick off today's episode. And you can see from the very first race here, I do start off in pole position, and so hopefully I can maintain this and keep things in first. But there we go, there's the first slam, and so hopefully I can keep up with this guy. And yeah, there we go, those two take each other out, and I managed to retake the place back, but not for much longer because that guy has now come back, and now I'm back into second place. So not too bad to begin with. First race seems to be going very well, and oh, that's a big hit there. That's not done well, and that's got a lot of damage on there. Now since respawning back into the race, I've dropped down into 8th position. See if I can get past a few of these guys here. I go for a little bit of a slam there, and that guy who makes a mistake, and there we go, moved up into 4th place. So hopefully, no, he's just made me spin out. That's not going to go well. As I re-enter, I get a little bit of a hit there, and going on to the next bit, I just hit that guy off the track there, move up into 7th place in the middle of the pack, which is not too bad. I can see the guy in front of me has got a little bit of health, so I'm trying to see if I can get a hit on them, but I don't quite get in there. I accidentally hit the side, which is not very good to do. And there we go, into 5th place on lap 4. Can I keep hold of a nice decent position? But this guy is just dragging me along, which is not good, and he takes over to another guy hitting me along there. And here we go, see if I can get my little bit of revenge, but it's not a great hit there. And another spin out there, which is not good again. And sitting in 5th place. Can I make it to the very end? Oh, and another hit there. This is not good, and I'm now non-critical damage. Can I finish this race? Can I keep hold of this? I'm only on 5 health, which is not very good for I've got 2 laps to go. So it's looking a little bit hard to. Oh, there's a lot of traffic up front. I get a little hit there, which is probably a bit of a mistake, and so the first race we were eliminated just for the last lap. So let's see if we can get a little bit of help into the second race. But you can see there was a little bit of lag, which did not help. I do take the long way around, and I end up getting hit very badly there. But I tried to get a little bit of revenge on some of the guys there. I take a little bit of a whack and go a little bit too far over, and we go into the middle. I nearly missed the corner. I hit the wall, unfortunately, so that's not going to help if I want to finish this race. And you can see on this bit there's a lot of cars being taken out. I don't know what that guy's doing there. He's just sitting there waiting for someone to hit him. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but yeah, currently sitting in 11th place. Not great at the moment. Hopefully we won't get eliminated like the last race, but yeah, we're just trying to make sure we get to the end of this race. And oh my god, that car went flying, and I don't know how we didn't actually get a hit from that. And yeah, there we go, a few more hits there, trying to avoid them. A couple of players have been eliminated, and there we go, more hits. Players going flying all over the place there. Currently sitting in 6th now, trying to catch up, but now we drop down a couple of places to 8th, I think. There we go, back up into 6th, get a hit on that guy who's going very slow, try to avoid the wreckage there. And here we go, a little bit of a battle going on now on 4th place, and trying to go on the inside. He tries to take us on the outside, makes both of us stop, and then there we go, there's the critical damage once again. We're once again on fire, so hopefully we can crawl our way to the very end. We have actually made it onto the very last lap of the race. You can probably see in the top left hand corner there's only 3 races left in this race now, because everyone else has been eliminated. So we're just crawling across the line, and we take 3rd position, which not a bad result. I will take that. So now we move on to the third race of the episode. We're still online, but this track is known for being very narrow. It's a little bit like the Monaco Grand Prix, I reckon. It's very narrow, and there we go. Look at that hit there. Cars are going to be flying all over the place. There are going to be so many wreckages in this race, so hopefully we can get lucky and try and get to the end of this race. But here we go, we get a little hit on this guy here, he goes flying. We get a few little overtakes here, we go up into 8th place, but going into the next corner, maybe a bit of a mistake overtaking these guys, because this is what is about to happen very shortly coming into this corner here. Ouch. So yeah, a very short race that one, so hopefully we can do better in this one and last at least a little bit longer and at least complete one lap at all. But that is not a great start. Guys like to go absolutely ham sandwich on here, and look how many times I'm getting hit here. It's not a very good start. I go down into 15th place. This race is just an oval shape basically, so it should be very easy. It's not too many corners. I'm just trying to avoid as much contact as I can, trying to get past as many flags as I can. We've actually managed to get the first lap done, but we've got a lot of laps to go. We're only on lap 2 of 12. We're trying to get past as many flags as possible, get a little bit of a hit there, and there we go, there's another hit. We lose about half our health already, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, already on critical damage. No! So you know what, rather than get eliminated so many times, we're going to go back offline, we're going to go back into the career mode, we're going to do an eliminator. We've got our little dinky car here, see how we do in this race as we get started. And we can see for the difference from the online to the offline, you can see the other racers, obviously because they're AI, they're not going to be focusing on myself, trying to take me out as soon as possible. So we moved nicely up into 8th place, trying to get as many overtakes as possible and doing it very nicely here. It was in the same track as the one before, just the oval shape. So yeah, once again, it's quite an easy track to get the swing of, and there we go, move up into 5th place. So not too much else happening in this race, and we cross the line and we make it through to the semi-final in 5th place. So here we go, start the semi-final, back in the Bumblebee as we have to remain in the same car for the eliminators. And here we go, should be quite a comfortable start here. We move up into 7th place. That was not a great hit, I just accidentally hit the wall there. Try to move back up into 5th where it was at the end of that race. And now we move towards the middle of it. That wasn't a very good move from me. I go and try and slam one of the guys onto the wall, and now we're in the red zone. We are close to being eliminated in the semi-final, so that is not a very good move from myself. We tried to do our best to see if we can catch up and see how we do. Here we go, very close to the end here, and we actually unfortunately get eliminated in
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And the final race, if you can call it this one a race, is it's a bit more of a challenge basically. You can see from the racetrack I am in the school bus, and it's a little bit from, if you've watched my previous episodes, it's basically a revenge of the bus basically. It's going to be me in the bus taking out all the freewheelers, the minivans, as much as I can. So the target is 8, so I'm trying to not go for the first place in this race. I'm trying to eliminate as many minivans as possible, so expect a lot of damage basically. There you go, there's a lot of pile up there, so I can do as much damage as possible, trying to get as many eliminations, many wrecks as possible. There we go, there's a little spin out there. I think, here we go, I'm currently in 8th place. I don't think I realised at that moment I've got to go for the wrecks rather than the eliminations. But yeah, here we go, so I'm trying to now actually go for the eliminations, trying to knock as many down as possible. As you can see, I'm trying to slow down, get as many of the minivans as possible, getting a lot of damage there. As you can see, I'm now currently near the back of the pack, but unfortunately it doesn't tell you how many wrecks you've actually got in this. But yeah, so we've got to try and take out as many as possible. We've got to try and make sure we get that 8 for the target that has been set. I'm trying to go long ways basically, so I'm using the longness of the bus to try and stop some of the minivans getting past, and that is a nice little hit there. Take out a lot of that minivan's health, and there we go, more hits there, a lot more destruction. That's what we like to see. There we go, some more there, trying to get as many eliminations. As you can see, more vans are coming round the corner, and there we go, another little hit there, another one there, trying to take as many out. But can we manage to get the 8 that we so desperately need if we want to take away the bus as the reward? So hopefully, there we go, there's another one, but that causes a little bit of damage to the bus. Should hopefully be enough to damage more minivans. But yeah, there we go, more damage to the bus, but the bus has got a lot of health, so you know, it shouldn't be too much problem for us to get the rest of the wreckage. And there we go, more damage there done. Kind of can't quite get that one, missed that one, and there we go, that's actually a mission fail.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
So if you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and have a Merry Christmas.